Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. We are right at the start of a new week. It is Monday morning. And I'm excited to step into this week together with you. Just a quick reminder before we get into today's work is that it's a great idea to prepare yourself for today's meditation by putting everything down, everything you've been carrying, everything you've been thinking. Try and place it aside for a moment and bring your attention to your breath. Pay attention only to how you inhale through your nose, how you fill up in your belly like a balloon as you inhale, and how that balloon then deflates as you exhale again. A couple of minutes of slowing down your breath will get you ready to float away with us in just a few, I think, four more minutes, and then we'll float away together. Our teacher for this week will be Debbie Ford. We are using Debbie Ford's work as the foundation for all of our meditations this week. I love cycling through these teachers. It is always really cool to almost rediscover someone when I dive into their work again in order to prepare for our week's meditations. And Debbie Ford is certainly one such person. I forget the volume of amazing work that she has produced in her lifetime. Really beautiful stuff. Debbie Ford, do a search for Debbie Ford. Beautiful work. Son Maria, very good morning. Happy Monday. It's good to see you. Right, let's get into it. Looking into the week ahead. What would be our thoughts for this week? How do we approach this week as we look at stepping into this week together? Hey Leanne, good morning. That's a great idea. Just popping in to say hello and getting into the meditation later on is an awesome idea. It's good to see you, Leanne. Happy Monday. Charlene, good morning. Happy Monday. It's awesome seeing you. Right, looking into the week ahead. Debbie Ford tells us that when you make peace with yourself, the world will mirror back the same level of peace. When you make peace with yourself, the world will mirror back to you the same level of peace. The next quote says a very similar thing. The world mirrors yourself back to you. If you love, nourish, and appreciate yourself internally, it will show up in your external life. If you want more love, give more love to yourself. If you want acceptance, accept yourself. And you'll find this mirrored to you from the world around you. So, stepping into this week, what we're taking from Debbie Ford is, and this will be like an intention for the week, is how do you see yourself? When you step into this week, how are you looking at you? How do you see you? Maggie, very good morning. Happy Monday. Another way of thinking, the world mirrors you. You are mirrored in the world. We often see that in the negative sense. What bothers you in other people is something inside of you. But we have to look in the positive sense as well. If you admire greatness in another human being, it is your own greatness you are seeing. It's from Debbie Ford as well. This is mirrored to you too. When you recognize in other human beings a level of awesomeness, it is your own capacity for awesomeness that you are recognizing. So, as you take a look at you stepping into this week, search out the amazing parts of other humans, because that's also a mirror of you. Live in the knowledge that you are a gift in the world. Live in the knowledge that you are a gift to the world. It is time to search out your uniqueness. Applaud and acknowledge yourself and let your own light shine. And remember that every time you recognize these awesome things in the humans around you, it is your capacity for these awesome things that is mirrored to you. Right? If you are ready, this is what our setup is for today's meditation. This is what we're focusing on. You can close your eyes and let's float away together. Here we go, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. A deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. Make yourself a little bit taller. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. Every time you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Every time you do this, every time you stop, take a few moments to breathe, soften with every exhale. You are teaching your body something. You are teaching every cell in your body how you want to be able to put down the baggage you've been carrying, become present, and then face the world again lighter, with a clearer mind. The more often you do this, the stronger this new pattern becomes within you. Stop. Breathe, soften, and take a step closer to clarity. look at your week ahead, where can you find a few moments, a few times in your day to reinforce this habit? To put everything else down, turn away from what you're doing, take a few big breaths, and soften your body with every exhale. Be deliberate about fitting this into your day. We don't create these new patterns without being deliberate about them. But we often create new patterns unconsciously by repeating unconscious behavior. This is you taking ownership and deciding, where in my day do I make space for the new pattern? Where in my day do I take ownership of creating within me the tools that will help me expand? Stopping for deep breaths and finding clarity can be a pattern that you start subconsciously doing. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big and slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your whole upper body over to the left. And lean your whole upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. softened into a place of presence as much as we can, we'll turn our attention inwards in the next phase. And if you don't have the time to sit with us for the whole meditation, this would be a great place to stop. And if you are continuing with us, every next inhale will be followed by a breath hold, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel all the way into your body. And as you do, invite softness into every muscle of your body. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel your shoulders slowly falling, your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It says, "Turn inwards and follow me." As you breathe in through your nose, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really easy. Followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a new week, with your toes just sticking over the edge, ready to jump in. Take your next big breath. Standing at the start of a new week, let's take a look ahead. Let's bring to our mind every day that lies ahead this week. And remind yourself of the things that you know are in the calendar for you this week. What do you know about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What are the events that are already planned that you know are coming? Take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? What are the goals you have for this week? What is it you want to achieve this week? Do you have an intention for this week? Take your next big breath. We'll ask the same question, but from the other end. Transport yourself to the end of the week. Stand in the next weekend and look back at the week. What are the boxes you want to have checked off your checklist for this week? You might just have one. If you look back at the week, what is the one thing you want to have accomplished this week? The one goal you want to have achieved? Or if you have a long checklist, then bring to your mind the most important ones. By the end of this week, what are the most important boxes on your checklist that you want to have checked this week? And make the image of these things as clear in your mind as you can. Find a clear picture in your head of checking off this box at the end of the week. Take your next big breath. But our real lesson from Debbie Ford this morning is, how will you see yourself this week? How do you want to see yourself this week? Let's start with just that thought. When you look at you standing at the start of this new week, what do you see? How do you want to be able to look at you walking your way through this week? Take your next big breath. While you look at you, I want you to remind this human that you are looking at. I want you to remind her how far she's come. Take your next big breath. As you take a look at you, walking your way through this week, I want you to remind this human of some of the things she has been through, and here she is, ready to bravely step into a new week. You've only grown stronger. Take your next big breath. As you take a look at you, standing at the start of a new week, ready to step in. I want you to remind this human that all she really needs to do is do her best. And doing your best does not require never making mistakes. Take a moment to remind this human you're looking at. You only have to do your best. Take your next big breath. As you take a look at you, standing at the start of a new week, I want you to remind this human that your best will not look the same every day. Your best will be different from day to day. And it is unrealistic to expect that your best today always needs to look better than your best yesterday. Sometimes we're not perfectly healthy. Sometimes we've not had a great night's sleep, and sometimes we've not had a great night's sleep for a long time. Sometimes we have a kid who's been sick, keeping us awake. Sometimes we just have worries that didn't leave our mind, weighed on our shoulders for a little bit too long. Our best just simply doesn't look the same every day. And remind this human that it's okay, that every day does not look the same. All you have to do today is do what your best is today. Take your next big breath. We'll do just one more big breath together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lean all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll share with you again quickly Debbie Ford's words for our week. When you make peace with yourself, the world will mirror back the same level of peace. The world mirrors yourself back to you. If you love, nourish, and appreciate yourself internally, it will show up in your external life. If you want more love, give more love to yourself. If you want more acceptance, accept yourself. If you admire greatness in another human being, it is your own greatness that you are seeing mirrored back to you. Live in the knowledge that you are a gift to the world. It is time to search out your uniqueness. Applaud and acknowledge yourself and let your own light shine. I want you to again create this picture and see you. Take a step back and look at you standing at the start of a new week. See you stepping into this week and just doing your best. We're not expecting that things will go perfectly. There'll be stumbling blocks and there'll be successes too. There'll be times that feel easier and times that feel harder, and maybe mistakes made this week too. As you take a step back and look at you, look at the very human you doing her best this week. I want you to imagine being the one who tucks her in at night. See her going to bed and see her head rest on the pillow. If you were the one tucking this human in at night, would you be able to give her a kiss on the forehead? Would you be able to whisper in her ear, "Today you did your best"? And tomorrow you'll try again. Stay with that picture just a moment longer. Be the one who tucks this human into bed at night. Be the one to give her a kiss on her head. Be the one to whisper in her ear, "Today you did your best." And tomorrow you'll try again. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a new week and taking a step in. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning. Thank you for accepting. Thank you for surrendering to. I only have to do my best. And actually, I simply can't do more than doing my best. breath in. Thank you for no longer believing that my best today always has to look better than my best yesterday, on this unrealistic upwards trajectory of always outclassing the day before. Thank you for learning that that is not human. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for having learned how to accept what my best today was. Thank you for being able to put this human to bed at night, assuring him that today he did his best. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping into this week together with us. Ilza, good morning. Nella, good morning. Wishing you all a beautiful week. If you are here, if you are on this journey, if you're doing this meditation with us, I can guarantee you that you're doing your best. That doesn't mean the absence of mistakes. We can be very honest about mistakes. But we can also honestly recognize that even in mistakes, we were likely trying to do our best. We might have to acknowledge where we went wrong. We might have to try again tomorrow and try by fixing the mistake we made today. But that's not the absence of doing the best that we could. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Sunmari. Thank you, Ilza. Thank you, Leshna. Good morning, Leshna. I never see you pop into my screen right until the end. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Have an awesome week. You're going to be doing your best this week. Please remember to remind yourself of that. Lots of love to you. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.